Alright guys, I know some of you follow me for my gardening content. I don't know if you guys know this, but we are facing some pretty dramatic situations here in the south. In Britain generally. I mean, we're not in the worst bit here. In the southwest we're not that bad, but yeah, my vegetables are just absolutely terrible. Over there was supposed to be potatoes. I planted 15 seed potatoes. I normally get about 30 this time of year, leave a few in. I got 4. My courgettes, they're doing all right. They like the heat. The greens, because they've been struggling so hard, they've just been basically munched to death by caterpillars. I've been spraying them, and I know I'm going to get loads of shit for this. But, you know, I've spent a lot of time on my garden. I want some vegetables for my trouble. But look, look at these little buggers. I mean, like, you know, I'm all for wildlife, but... And it's the fact that they're just struggling against the moisture, lack of moisture and everything, that's making them so susceptible to bugs. Anyone knows anything about gardening will know this. But on the other hand, I have got great beets. Oh, I've got great big beets. That sounds a bit suggestive, doesn't it? I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I mean, beets are a autumn vegetable, and I just thought I'd pull them up now because I don't know when I'm going to get rain next. So I might as well eat them now before they kind of shrivel away. And look at this. Honestly, I don't know why I bother. This is supposed to be my therapy. It's so depressing, honestly. It really is. Anyway, I mean, I've had to try. You know, I've negotiated a bit with nature. I've planted different plants here because, you know, it's just not been nice enough for lupins as well. So I've got Achillea here, which is more of a Mediterranean flower, and they seem to be doing all right. And I got the lemon balm here. Herbs do great actually. My tomatoes in my greenhouse and my chilies and my cucumbers are doing really well, but I have to water them a lot, and I don't want to use a hose pipe because, like, it's not respectable. But I mean, Severn Trent Water, where I am now, they're not experiencing a terrible amount of drought at the moment, but I am very much aware that I should probably not be watering everything, which is why everything's just really shitty. And, you know, with the cost of living going up and everything else, it's great for people to grow their own vegetables. You know, it saved me so much money, but it's not now because I'm going to have to go and buy more vegetables. This is probably the first year that I've actually had to buy potatoes. And yeah, okay, I mean, I'm not as bad off as some people. But I mean, on the other hand, the pears and the I've got some beans here. I've given some beans to some neighbours and things like. But apples and pears have done really well. So I've got in touch with one of my local food banks, with Food Hub actually, that they take fruit and veg and things like that. So any excess fruit and veg I'm going to give to them. But honestly, like as far as excess veg goes, really, there isn't. I mean, and look at this. Look. This has just come over the last couple of days. This is the humidity. I mean, you got to laugh, you know. I'm not gonna be all doomy. This is, I lived through a summer of '76. I don't know whether I believe in climate change or not. I'm just gonna have to adapt my gardening. I think that's kind of the way it is. Didn't get any raspberries this year. I got about 3, I think. Hardly got any gooseberries. Hardly got any red currants. Hardly got any black currants. Actually, I think I got 2 black currants. Brambles always tend to do quite well because they've got really deep rootstock anyway. But even that's looking a little bit pathetic. this is nowhere near as bad famine in Ethiopia, but I just wanted to show that self-sufficiency is great, but sometimes it's just heartbreaking, really it is. I guess I'm going to be eating beetroots for the next 4 weeks, is all I'm going to say. Alright, okay, that's me then, and this is my parched and failing garden. See you later.